In the vessel of an earthly embodiment, over the narrow rails of limiting sense, he looks out on the magic waves of time, where, mind like a moon, illumine the world's dark. The gods received heroes and favored mortals in the fortunate isles. They receive him, the hero, in the islands of the blessed. Here, in the islands of the blessed, the weather is never extreme. Rain has a little silver dew, which bear the fruits to happy dwellers. Dew, which bears fruits to the happy dwellers. These Elysian fields abound in green life and birds of every kind. But for the traveler of the times seas, this is not the end of his voyage. The Elysian fields, that is not the end of his voyage. There are realms and kingdoms beyond these wonderful and alluring islands. Earth's borders have been left far behind, and there is no longer the translucent veil keeping him away from the greater worlds that lie beyond, the worlds that are opening out to him. He is in a search of darkness for the light. He is in a search of falsehood for the truth, of ignorance for knowledge and wisdom. He is in a search for mortality's anguish, for God's joy and God's force. He has taken the earthly body, but he is not confined by it. He is not bound by it. He is not limited by it. Now he looks out on the magic waves on which it is not the moon that shines, the moon of mind. It is the sun of truth light and truth reality. To him is revealed the mystery lying in the depths of this material creation. But what is it that the mystery is going to reveal to him? Yes, mystery. What is it going to reveal to him? That remains unrevealed to him. There are depths below luminous depths. There are depths below luminous depths underneath them, and each depth is going to show him the greatnesses of the spirit held by it. It is the expression of the multi-rich spirit itself, the expression of the possibility in the dimensions of space and time, in the extensions of the cosmic manners and moods. In it, the unknown becomes more and more known, becomes more and more intimate, becomes more and more known. There is a wisdom and there is a strength, and the traveler of the world carries in his breast the secret orders, the secret orders. He will open the script and discover where he would be going, where he is being led. It might be the city of God. He might enshrine within him immortal glory. That is what his, that glory is. His house shall be the house of truth and light and joy. He says through life and death and through other life, the occult powers work within him. The truth that is to be known, the truth that is to be known works in him. The power that was sleeping in him now wakes up and unveils the truth light that shall possess her in all his actions and all his movements in the unceasing rush of time.